Hello all, my name is Gina Lowe and I am the Domestic Violence Prevention Educator and Community Outreach Coordinator at Domestic Violence Services of Snohomish County. Today we're going to talk about consent. Consent is a very important aspect of healthy relationships and preventing domestic and sexual violence. So according to the Washington State definition of consent, consent means that at the time or act of sexual intercourse or sexual contact, there are actual words or conduct indicating a freely given agreement to have sexual intercourse or sexual contact. While the legal definition of consent can be very helpful, we should not just think about this definition as the minimum requirement for consent. For a healthy relationship, consent should not just be limited to sexual activity. There are also a lot of different definitions of consent that can vary in different settings and situations. Responsibility of obtaining consent usually should belong to the person that is initiating any type of touch or physical activity. It also must be clear, explicit communication through words and/or body language. Remember, the absence of a no does not necessarily mean it's a yes. Consent should be coherent, where someone is conscious, sober, and aware of the decision that they're making, also without there being any stipulations as well. Consent should also be ongoing, where it is granted every time. Just because you gave someone permission once does not necessarily mean that it's a given that it'll happen again. No romantic title or status, such as boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, significant other, domestic partner, should ever imply consent. We all have a right to our own bodily autonomy, and we can provide or restrict access whenever we want to and whenever it feels best for us. If you feel like you're in an unsafe or abusive relationship, please call our 24-hour crisis hotline at 425-252-2873. Thank you all for listening to me.